So close.
Wacky Wednesday.
Hi, friend.
That's usually what happens on a Wacky Wednesday.
I know. Well, I swear, because you guys normally do a pause because it's time for Living 808. And so you guys went straight into the it's time. So I just picked up at the...
What'd you say?
I just said for Living 808.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. You joined in on the fun.
Exactly.
And thank you for joining in on the fun today, too, on this Wacky Wednesday.
And we have a lot of fun for you. We are talking food, fashion, and travel.
True.
Literally.
True.
Our favorite things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with some shout-outs. Want to send a big shout-out to Ruby Tuesday, its entire crew, and Rick Nakashima. Last night was the tailgate for Timmy at Ruby Tuesday, hosted by Rick Nakashima, the owner and a proud supporter. We got a chance to do the radio show, my brother and I, and with Timmy. Fans and those that attended got to meet players, and there were some other coaches on hand that they could talk to as well, joining in on the radio show. But Rick Nakashima did such a good job. Hey to Logan Taylor and Steven Tsai. But Rick Nakashima in the green Gary Allen shirt did a wonderful thing last night. Shout out to Rick Rock, the DJ that was there as well. The Timmy Chang Show officially begins August 20th. So we'll have some fun at Ruby Tuesday that night talking about the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors game against Stanford. Last night we got to talk about a lot of things, about NIL, stuff that you and I have talked about on Overtime 808, and just what it means for players that have coming in. He talked about quarterbacks. So it was a really good show last night. It was a fun crowd, and it was all in support of the Rainbow Warriors, and all the proceeds, because Rick donated everything, drinks, food, and everything, went to the University of Hawaii football program.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's so great. I love hearing that. I love hearing about people supporting.
And he is a huge
University
supporter. So shout out to Rick Nakashima.
Yeah, and in so many ways too, because he does a lot throughout the community.
He does with his half of, what is it, not Thanksgiving, but he does it like midway through the year. Not Thanksgiving, but he does it 6 months from there. So it's really, really cool.
That's so fun. Awesome. And thanks to everyone who went out and supported.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the show though, because I'm really especially excited to hear about the quarterback.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. So we'll get into that real soon.
Yay.
Speaking of episode.
Yeah, speaking of last night.
Yeah, there was a good one last night.
Yeah, so last night was the premiere of our very special episode of Empowered Hawaii, Facing the Storm. It was a 1-hour special on KH12. Jeff was here yesterday to talk about it, but it took a deep dive into climate change and its growing impact on our islands. We spoke to top scientists, including Dr. Chip Fletcher and Dr. Jennifer Small-Griswold, who explained how changing ocean conditions and temperatures are intensifying the extreme weather that we've been seeing. Now, we also featured our KH12 weather team, of course, our very own Justin Cruz, Kamaka Pili, and Brittany Friedlander, who shared firsthand insights on stronger storms, droughts, and floods happening here in Hawaii.
Cool. That was really cool. It was a powerful hour filled with actionable information designed to help viewers understand the science and take practical steps to prepare for what's ahead in our changing climate.
And now, take a look. This is how we're going green. And in addition to the windows, there are many other ways that you can protect your home from different disasters.
Sure. One of the key things is maintenance. Maintenance is key. You want to make sure there's no termite damage, corrosion of fasteners, wood rot. And in terms of flooding, you want to make sure water could escape from your property. For instance, this gutter here, we just cleared it last week of all debris and dirt and branches.
I totally have this problem.
Something simple that you can do, especially when we do have severe weather.
Yeah.
It's something that you want to do beforehand, right?
Right.
It's something that you have to do in preparation, and I think a lot of people, especially in the moment, you think about going out and buying things, and you forget the little things that you need to do like that. So those are things that you need to do leading up to events. So
it's funny because
keep on top of it.
I bought a ladder to get to the top so I can clean my gutters just like that. But I'm afraid of heights, and it's really high. And it's very scary to like pull the hose up there, squirt out the gutter. Yeah, so I haven't done it
That
recently.
surprises me. That something that height would scare you.
Yeah, no, not that height. Mine is more like 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah, it's really high.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, good tip. I like that. And it's a good way to go green.
And if you missed the episode, of course, it's going to be online, but we also have a couple of rebroadcasts. It is a good one. That was, you know, one tip to stay safe during storm season. We have many more that we learned throughout the episode, so if that was interesting to you, there's a lot more on top of that, so make sure you check it out.
Yeah, check your listings on KH12.com. That will show you the rebroadcasts of Empowered Hawaii. All right, today we're celebrating a summer treat because it's National Strawberry Parfait Day.
Yum. I like it.
This gives us an excuse to enjoy all the strawberry parfait in the world.
Ooh, look at those nails.
Right?
Cute. Now, strawberry parfait is a divine dessert that not only tastes heavenly, but also looks so beautiful. Bright red and white colors, the dessert's name evokes images of quiet and cozy cafes, and maybe even France, as parfait, part of the name, means perfect in French. And I feel like, look at that. You can't disagree. That looks pretty perfect.
Totally perfect.
Now, traditionally, the dessert is made with juicy strawberries and ice cream or whipped cream or custard and nuts. Many versions also include a dash of liquor and or chocolate syrup.
Watch out.
Get fruity on this National Strawberry Parfait Day.
Why are you laughing? Why did you say nuts like that?
Oh, that's not why I'm laughing, but
it is Wacky Wednesday.
That's how else would you say it?
Oh no, yeah, no, you did no because you just went down in the word. You went down in your tone. You da 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 da.
Types of wait what? Anyway,
I can't even tell you what's going on right now. But Mikey.
Speaking of nutty.
Thanks, friends. Okay, you guys, we're gonna stick to summer treats. Okay, we want to know what is your favorite summer treat. Okay, it might be a strawberry parfait. Go to our comment section. It's on our Living808 Facebook page at Living808 TV. If you have Instagram, tag us there, Living808 TV. Back to my two nuts friends, John and Kelly.
I explained during that what we tell, like the telekinesis that went between us. Good
We
stuff.
apologize. It is a underlying joke that you will not get.
They probably do. All right, snacks, sips, and surprises coming up next, you guys. We are talking to Enjoy Snacks about a local event that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned for that. Ooh,
yeah.
Speaking of fruity, that looks great.
Right? There's a collab we're going to tell you about. Plus, hear from a longtime employee of an HR expert about why Kaiser Permanente is a great place to grow your career in healthcare. Much more on Living808 when we continue. Following segment is sponsored by Enjoy Snacks.
Welcome back, everybody. This Saturday, the 3rd annual Enjoy Fair returns to Pearl Ridge Shopping Center with new snacks, exclusive merch, and a flavorful collaboration with Jamba Hawaii. Jesse and Chelsea join me now with all the details for you. Good morning, ladies. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
We were talking, and it's so exciting to see two local powerhouses, Jamba Hawaii and Enjoy Snacks, collabing. I feel like we've been waiting for this for years, and now it's finally here.
Oh, thanks for the build-up.
Before we actually get to the collaboration, because we've been drinking. So. Yeah, exactly. Let's tell everybody what's new with Enjoy Snacks.
Yeah, so what we're excited to announce is, like what you said, we're having our 3rd annual Enjoy Fair.
Great.
Happening this week on June 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. back at Pearl Ridge Center.
Right.
And we'll be sampling all of our new products. So we're really excited. This is an opportunity for us to connect with our customers, talk story, and then introduce our newest products of the year and special collaborations as well.
Yeah, and Chelsea will be there
Yes.
too.
Yep.
We're going to talk about the smoothie in a little bit, but if you guys did miss the snack fair the past couple of years, it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's at Pearl Ridge. There's a bunch of games. There's a bunch of prizes. But what's really awesome is to see everybody coming out and supporting local, you know, and of course, eating the snacks. It was amazing. We did trivia challenges last year. We had a spinning wheel. What else did we do?
Oh my gosh, we just had so many
Random
freebies.
giveaway. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this year, it's going to be at the center court of Pearl Ridge, so there's going to be more space to play. But let's talk about the products that will be at the fair, Jessie.
Yes.
What can we look at?
Yes. So we brought a little sneak peek what we're going to be sampling and previewing at our Enjoy Fair.
Okay.
So I'd like to talk about two of them. We have on this side is our We Love Hawaii Arare.
Great.
It's a special arare mix that we just launched like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
It's a tribute to our islands and our home.
Because I'm familiar with the arare shaped as Maui,
yes.
but now we're including the other islands.
Yeah,
Great,
so this one is spreading across. We have new islands like the Hawaii Island, Molokai, Kauai, and Oahu, of course. So much more, yeah.
Okay, what else are we looking at?
Yeah, so we have also our Living808 line. So this one we're really excited about. It's a new designer packaging of our best-selling gummies and dried fruit. And it's featuring, we're really proud to announce that this is all covered in our new Living808 powder.
I love that.
Yeah, so our Living808 powder has 0 sugar, 0 artificial colors, and 0 calories.
That's like magic.
Yeah, that's
because
something we've been working really hard on.
It tastes so good. It's sweet, but not too sweet. But yet, if you're watching your figure or trying to not to eat too much sugar, you can eat this.
Yes.
Okay, I know that you guys are looking at this on your screen. This is called their Living808 collection.
Yes.
But if you look at their bags, everybody, you'll notice 3 different characters.
Yes.
Tell us about these characters on the bag because they each have a name.
Yes, they do.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we'd like to introduce you to our new Enjoyables. These are our fun new characters. It was illustrated by Jasper Wong, who's a local artist here, and they are just a fun way to bring our brand to life. So we got Pono the pineapple, inspired by our 3D gummy pineapple, Lani the lychee, and then also our Araye gang and Chef Living808.
Chef Living808.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, speaking of special collaborations and special guests, Chelsea, Jamba Hawaii, you two are collaborating. Let's tell everybody about these 6 different smoothies that's in front of us. This is a part of an underground collection that you guys are, that debuted already.
Yeah.
Actually, for the summer. Tell us about this.
Sure. So Jamba Hawaii, we just launched Enjoy Snacks' new premium Living808 powder as a boost on the menu.
Great.
So you can add it to smoothies, bowls, even our new iced beverages.
Got it. So, Jessie, basically what this is it's Enjoy Snacks, your favorite Living808 flavors.
Yes.
But in smoothie form?
Yes.
Okay, so what are...
Yeah, Chelsea was saying you can add it to anything, but we also have been working on some underground recipes.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so it's kind of like...
They're like our secret menu.
Yeah.
Secret menu items. You can only find them in Hawaii. They're exclusive to Hawaii.
Great.
But they were inspired by some of Enjoy's most popular snacks.
Right.
So we have the like Living808 mango.
Right.
Living808 pineapple ring. We have even a strawberry belt and like a gummy as well.
Yum.
Gummy.
So it's basically 6 different flavors, right, that we could choose from?
Yes.
This is amazing. You know, for somebody who has a sweet tooth like me, like, this is such a dream come true for me. Okay, so again, everybody, the Enjoy Fair Snack is this... Enjoy Fair Snacks. Enjoy Snacks Fair is this Saturday at Pearl Ridge. It's going to be on June 28th. If anybody wanted to learn more information, is there a website?
Yes, so enjoysnacks.com/events, and then just our social medias, we'll be blasting it on there as well.
Great. And then Chelsea, for Jamba Hawaii, is there one as well?
Jamba Hawaii, yep. So you can follow us at Jamba Hawaii or jambahawaii.com.
Cool. And then we do want to remind everybody that these are exclusive just for the summer.
Correct. No, actually, so these are going to be new. We're going to have the
great.
on the menu.
Even more so.
Going forward, yeah.
But I do want to tell everybody, go there as soon as you can, because once I'm out and about, it's done with. It's going to be in my belly. Okay, great. It's a secret menu, and it's only exclusive to Hawaii. And also, you guys, the fair is going to be this Saturday at Pearl Ridge Center. Make sure you guys come out to Center Court and hang out with us. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, we have our Jamba. Should we cheers?
Of course.
Cheers. Thank you, guys. More information on KH12.com. Also, we'll have more on Living 808 when we return. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The following segment is sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. Welcome back to Living 808. There are some exciting employment opportunities at Kaiser Permanente. So if you're looking for a job, then our next two guests are who you want to hear from. We welcome in Corey Kakipi, who is an HR consultant, and pharmacist Ronald Lavecchio to the show. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
But before we get started, Ron, give me a dad joke.
Oh, good Lord. What do you call a mountain made out of cats?
A mountain made out of cats.
A mountain made out of... A meowton.
That was a great joke. Your son's going to love that, by the way. Okay, let's get going. Corey, can you tell me what stands out from Kaiser Permanente? What sets you guys apart from some of the other healthcare professionals?
Sure. What really makes us stand out is our focus on three key pillars. One is our mission, two is our culture, and three is our approach to careers. Kaiser Permanente's mission is to provide high quality and affordable healthcare and improve the health of our members and the communities that we serve. The work that we do is extremely impactful and meaningful. Collaboration is at the heart of how we work. Value that we foster a speak-up culture, where it's safe to raise questions, to share ideas, and challenge the status quo. Everyone's expertise is respected and every voice matters. And when it comes to careers, we're not just offering jobs, we're building long-term growth opportunities, whether someone is just starting out or if they're well into their career. We're committed to supporting their development every step of the way. And right now, we're hiring across a wide range of clinical roles, such as licensed practical nurses, imaging and radiology technicians, and licensed mental health professionals, as well as many other full-time, part-time, and call-in clinical and administrative positions across all islands.
And speaking of experience, Ron, you've been with the company for 17 years. Can you tell me what that's been like for you?
It's been an amazing journey. Kaiser Permanente offers competitive pay, great benefits, but what really stands out is the culture. There's open communication, supportive leadership, a strong team dynamic. I've always felt empowered to do my job well and that my voice matters. To me, that environment is rare, and that's what's pretty much kept me here for the past 2 decades.
Great to hear, because as you already know from during the break, I am a Kaiser Permanente client. My wife is an employee, and I think it's great. She loves her job, and she's very good at it. The benefit towards you personally, what is it like for you?
Well, I like to say that I'm here permanently. Sorry, dad joke, but really, really, one of the biggest benefits for me is that work-life balance with Kaiser Permanente. During the day, I'm able to give my all to the patients, and then I'm able to step away and at home be fully present with my family. And to me, that means everything to me as a dad and a husband, that balance.
Yeah, I agree, because it means everything to me when my wife comes home. So it's a great balance. I appreciate that. Okay, we were talking about some of the jobs that are available with Kaiser Permanente. I would love to know what kind of qualities you're looking for in a new employee.
So we're looking for people who care deeply about their patients, their team, and their community. If you're motivated to grow and advance in your career, we'll support you with training, development, and a clear career path forward. It's about joining a place where your work truly matters and makes a difference each and every day.
For those that are thinking about getting into the healthcare system and maybe taking that next step, where can they go to learn more?
Absolutely, John. Kaiser Permanente is hiring across Hawaii, and we'd love for you to be part of our team. Visit kp.org/Hawaii Careers to see current job openings and apply today. You'll find opportunities in a wide variety of clinical and administrative roles on every island.
Great information today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And of course, if you're looking for a job in the healthcare profession, Kaiser Permanente might just be for you. All right, coming up next on Living808, much more to come. We'll have that right after this quick break. The segment is sponsored by King Nissan and King Infiniti.
Welcome back, everybody. Big news on the windward side. Infiniti of Honolulu is now King Infiniti, and Kelly went over to King Windward Nissan in Kaneohe to learn all about the hot summer deals you don't want to miss.
There are big changes on the windward side. Infiniti of Honolulu is now King Infiniti. And here to tell us all about the exciting details is Jay Lamping, General Sales Manager here. Aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you so much for having me out.
Sure, it's my pleasure.
And congratulations on the big changes.
It looks
here.
great, doesn't it?
It really does. And these cars look really great. All right, now we're going to talk about the changes in just a bit. But first off, tell us about the summer savings, because you guys have some seriously great deals happening right now.
Well, right now we're celebrating our summer savings with our loan termination event, where we can get you out of your current loan or lease, no matter how much you owe.
That's amazing. Okay, so that's what is happening this week, right? So what are all the deals we can expect?
Well, we're pleased to introduce our 25 inventory starting at $20,130, and we have discounts up to $95.47.
Those are some deals. Okay, so now is definitely the time to come. And I think a lot of people are looking too. During the summertime, they want a sweet
They're
new
out
ride.
here.
And this is definitely the place to come. And now the place to come also for Infiniti. So tell us all about the changes.
We're happy to announce that Infiniti of Honolulu has moved to our location as King Infiniti and as one store.
Wonderful. And again, the store looks amazing. The Infinitis in here look great too. But what can people expect when they come out? Because as you mentioned, it was Infiniti of Honolulu, which there were a lot of great loyal customers there. So what experience can they expect?
Well, they can expect the same great service that they had over there. We have our service people that came over, some of the salespeople have come over, and we have a great inventory that we brought with us. As far as Frontiers go, we have lots of Pro 4X and Pro X in stock. You know, that car has 310 horsepower, V6, it's the non-turbo, non-hybrid. It's the last of its kind. Those of you that don't want a gas car, we have lots of electric. We have Leaf and Aria in stock. And you know, our #1 seller, the Nissan Rogue, for the third year in a row, it's been rated #1 on Motor Trend.
Wonderful. And speaking of the services, let's talk a bit more about that. For those that don't know about the services that King Infiniti now provides, can you share a bit more?
Yeah, sure. Our combined service center provides the #1 service for Nissan, now also has Infiniti brought over as well. We brought from the Infiniti of Honolulu store, we brought the service advisors and the technicians. We have an automated car wash, and we have a full staff ready to do all your maintenance and service needs.
Amazing. Okay, so the people that loved the service at the previous location are definitely going to love it here.
Yes, yes.
Hear that. Okay, great. And what I also love to see are all of these cars right now. So can you tell me maybe some of the standout models right now? What are people really loving?
Well, the best one that I like, and a lot of customers like, is the QX80 here. This one here is the autograph edition. It's the top of the line, has everything in it. It's got all the latest technology. It's great. We have QX55, we have QX50s. The most popular QX50, we have plenty in stock, and we have some more coming in.
Wonderful. And if people also want to come in, they want to check out the location, where exactly are you guys located, and where can we now find the new Infiniti?
Well, we're located in Kaneohe on Kamehameha Highway, across from Windward City, between Likelike and Pali Highway.
It's super easy to get to, super great to find, and then also, of course, you have great service folks that are in here able to help people when they are looking, because I think a lot of people, they might not necessarily know exactly what they want, but you guys can help everyone find their needs, right? And if people want to learn more, maybe website, social media, where do we go for more?
Yeah, they can visit us at kingwindwardnissan.com or KingInfinityNissan.com, where we have an online chat or a phone, or they can just stop by on Kamehameha Highway.
Perfect. And people, of course, can just come on in, right? No appointment necessary?
No appointment necessary. Come on down.
Wonderful. Come on down. Check out what's new here at King Windward Nissan, which, again, now is King Infiniti. Exciting stuff. Thanks so much for having me out. But as we were talking, I'm also kind of in the market right now looking at new cars. Do you mind if you show me some models?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Beep, beep, get in me car.
Yes, and he showed me around some incredible cars.
Great.
They are beautiful. I want every single one, and I know you guys will too, so make sure you check it out if you're in the market, or even if you're not, even if you're interested in potentially a future vehicle.
For sure.
But once you see those, you'll be convinced.
So we're calling them King Infiniti now.
So it's both though. So they have Nissan there still, but Infiniti is now a part of it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so all in one place.
Two really great brands combining.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. Okay, we'll have more information on KHN2.com right after the show.
Definitely. All right, and coming up next, all of the fun continues as Aloha Swim Week continues. We get a preview of the event that will be making a splash this weekend, coming up next.
I know the host. And then it's where paradise meets prestige at the 2025 Kauai Poke Fest. We made a splash at Koloa Landing. We're diving into everything that makes this resort unforgettable. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Living 808. It's Swim Week, and the celebration will have some incredible eats. Joining us now, featured chef Vikram Garg, the executive chef and owner at Umi. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
Okay, so let's go right into it. What will you be serving? This looks delicious.
I mean, this is our third year of being in there. Start from the first year. It's a paella. It's a miniature version of what the big pan looks like. It's a huge pan, about 42 inches big, which is a rice cooked with all different seafood. I mean, it's a swim event, you know, got to be seafood.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Umi for those that haven't been there. Tell us where you're located and what guests can look forward to at your restaurant.
So Umi means ocean, Umi means mother. That's a restaurant which is located at the Halepuna Hotel, right from Halekulani, across from Halekulani, at the lobby level. And we've been there for 2 years. So if you come there, you can park at Halekulani or Halepuna, valet parking, and come across. And we are known for our seafood, fine dining seafood. It's fun. We open for breakfast 7 days a week, and dinner we open Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, dark.
You've been a part of it since the beginning. What brings you back every year? Why do you like being a part of this so much?
You know what? It's we are ocean. Umi means ocean. Anything connected with ocean pulls us towards it, you know. And I love ocean personally myself. And working with them for the last 3 years, from year one, this dish is popular. And when they call me, they say, "Can you do your paella again?"
Okay.
So there's 3 years in a row we're doing paella.
Okay, tell me, show me. Let's do this together. Show me what is the best way to eat this.
This one, basically, you know, I always say there's no rules in eating. You got seafood. There's the rice, which is cooked very nicely out there.
Okay,
Take a shrimp, take some seafood in there.
Just go ahead. Just go.
Go ahead.
Just go. Okay. All right.
You know, eating is one thing. You just go. There's no rules.
They say there's two of the worst things that you could do on television. It's sneeze and eat. Well, that is delicious. That is really good.
Thank you.
I know Kelly's tried it. This is the first time I'm trying it. And everything just looks so pretty. I hate to destroy it like that. Is there anything special that you do to this?
No, it's just all fresh ingredients, what we can get fresh out there, and it's cooked. And we at the event, we just start to cook it right there. And half an hour before the event, and it just finished off in a big pan.
Super fresh.
Guest. Yeah.
Yeah. Your favorite part about the whole thing is what? What do you like most about the Aloha Swim Week?
I think one of my favorite parts is, of course, all the celebrating the ocean, which is big, and swim, and you know, of course, the models and the food and the people I meet there.
Give us your website and maybe your social media account so that we can make it a reservation.
Absolutely. So you can either go to a website, which is omibyvikramgarg.com, or you can call in, you know, for the reservation. It's 808-744-4244.
I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it. The host of the show is standing by. She's got some fashion. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, that's right, John. And the woman making it all happen. Also standing by, we have the publisher of Modern Luxury Hawaii, Alicia Mishioka here. Aloha.
Aloha.
And then, of course, joined by some gorgeous models. Aloha, ladies. You all look incredible. Now, we're excited to have them in studio because we're getting a perfect preview of this weekend's event. So tell us all about the fashion, because this literally is the best fashion show in Waikiki of the year.
Yes, I mean, as you know, right, this is our 3rd annual, and the fashion show is hands down the highlight of the event on Saturday. So we're really excited. We have 4 of our models here, and they look beautiful. But we have 2 brands that we want to highlight. So I'm just going to introduce them and showcase a little preview of what's to see this weekend. First up, we have Coconut Ave. It's founded in or on Hawaii Island. Is a celebration of island style, sustainability, and thoughtful design. Known for its exclusive prints and ultra-soft, eco-friendly swimwear and island wear, the brand has become a go-to for effortless island living. And this print, I don't know if you can tell, but the print is from their new collection, and it is the urchin. So if you look closely, it's the shell of the urchin.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love
you guys are twinning.
And next up, we have Vermilli, a Kaimuki-based brand. Each piece is sustainably made and tailored to flatter, so you can move with ease and surf to sunset. With these bold prints and an obsession for comfort, Vermilli is your go-to for effortlessly elevated, eco-conscious style, born in Hawaii, made to roam. So there's 2 of our brands that we'll be featuring this weekend. We're really excited.
So excited for that.
So many, I mean, obviously, you know, each brand will be showcasing several different looks. So these are just a couple of the looks that we're going to see this weekend.
Okay, so this is a preview of 2 brands. How many brands are there?
So we have 5 total, and it's a great blend of national and local brands. So we have Bloomingdale's, Lululemon, of course we have Coconut Ave and Vermilli. Jaxi is another brand that's going to be with us this weekend. So a nice lineup.
Perfect. And what's so great about it, it's not just that you're seeing the swimwear on the runway, you also have a chance to buy it, right? Because you can shop around.
Yes, we will have a pop-up shop. We call it Shop the Look. So our brands will be in there, and they will have the looks available for purchase.
Wonderful.
So it's the best part.
I mean, all of it's the best part. We just saw John with Vikram, with the great food. I mean, there's food, fashion, but also the drinks, also the vibes, the music. So what else can we expect at the event?
Well, I mean, in addition to the food, we have amazing food, which we're showcasing today and tomorrow in the show tomorrow as well. Just a little preview, but of course the drinks, as you mentioned, the fashion show is the highlight, of course, and United Airlines, which is one of our major sponsors, is giving away a first-class round trip for 2 for a lucky winner. So. Yes, and all of our guests are going home with an amazing swag bag as well.
That is huge. All right, so you guys won't want to miss it. There's also an event happening on Friday. I don't know if you wanted to pitch that at all.
Yes, absolutely. So we do have an event on Friday. It's our wellness sunset yoga kickoff, and it's free to attend, but it's, fun little start off the event with intention.
Perfect. Free to attend the yoga event on Friday. Tickets are available for the Saturday event, and we have a special code for KHON viewers.
Yes, KHON viewers can get 50% off their tickets.
That's right.
KHON50 is the code, so we hope to see you.
Wonderful, and we'll have a link to the tickets on our website at KHON2.com. But these beautiful ladies are all going to be there on Saturday. Make sure you check it out. It is going to be fun. The fashion, the food, the fitness, and even the travel with United Airlines. It's a perfect partnership for you to be on Living 808. That's all of our favorite things. Thanks so much, Alicia. And thanks, ladies. All right, so much more when we come back. Up next, speaking of travel, we are heading to Kauai. The Poke Fest continues. We'll preview the great spot, the host hotel that we were staying at, Koloa Landing Resort. More on that and all they have to offer coming up next.
Koloa Landing is the site of the Kauai Poke Fest, but for many, it's a place of reconnection, renewal, and real aloha. Today, Living 808 is exploring the spirit of the resort, where every view, flavor, and moment is touched by the beauty of Kauai.
Living 808 has made its way back to the Garden Aisle at the 2025 Kauai Poke Fest right here at the Koloa Landing Resort at Poipu. And we got our friend Stacy. Good to see you.
Aloha. Good to see you again.
Okay, so Stacy, the Kauai Poke Fest, very special to the hotel. We love coming out here. But in addition to the Kauai Poke Fest, what else makes this hotel very special?
Actually, as you know, we're an autograph collection by Marriott.
Okay.
And that brand affords us the ability to take on our host culture.
Right.
And so what I'm really proud about is our staff. Nearly 100% of our team has been born here, raised here, has relatives here, and ties here. So we really, really embrace our host culture, which, as you know, is Hawaiian hospitality.
For sure.
So it's very warm and very friendly, and I think that's what really sets us apart.
And there are so many things that make the resort special. And one of those, I think, are the activities that you guys have. And we talked about the kids programs last year.
Absolutely.
And that's something that's still going on, right?
It is. We're still offering the Kauai Loves Kids program. It's a scavenger hunt. The kids get a backpack and a hat and a little booklet to go on a scavenger hunt. They go all through the property and learn about our sugarcane history and experience. And then at the end of it, when they've completed their scavenger, they get a free huge shave ice.
Ooh.
And along with that, we have activities for all of the families. So we do ukulele lessons, yoga, HIIT. Did I say s'mores? Because we do s'mores twice a week now. and a lot of other activities as well.
Wonderful. I actually saw the people doing yoga this morning. I was like, oh, I wish I had known the timing.
They were right over there.
It looks peaceful. Yeah, so beautiful.
You know, let's talk about the upgrades here at Koloa Landing Resort. My family loves this resort. We come every year. Is there anything that we should look forward to as a family?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we're constantly upgrading our product. And so what we've done is we've actually added new furniture to all of the guest rooms, lanais. And we, of course, won best pool in America.
Yeah.
And so we've upgraded the experience around the pool with more service and new furniture all the way around and in our cabanas.
Great.
So yeah, keeping it fresh.
Keeping it fresh and fun. I mean, this is something that's so exciting. I mean, the activities are so great, but the resort itself is incredible. So I know we're about to go enjoy the pool.
We're
and
excited.
Then later enjoy Poke Fest.
Yeah.
But if people want to come out, of course, well, one, you should be writing your calendars for next year for Poke Fest.
Right.
But if people want to come out for a staycation, want to pop over to this island, or folks that are already here, how do we go to learn more?
Absolutely. You would go to KoloaLandingResort.com and make your reservations there. Along with that information online, there's the list of all the activities that are available, and you can actually pre-book those activities before you come here.
Perfect. And we'll have more information on our website, KH12.com. Stacey, thank you so much for having us again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Well, now it is time for us to go and enjoy.
Let's go eat. Let's go eat.
Thank you so
Go
much.
to the Poke Fest.
Oh, the cute.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
Okay.
Best weekend.
And best ending. It cleanses your palate.
Gosh, so refreshing.
On a great day like this, shave ice always hits. 10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 recommend Koloa Landing Resort at Poipu. Make sure you check them out, you guys. Of course, all the info on our website, KH12.com.
Make sure you get your tickets for next year.
All right, I'm gonna hop in the pool.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna get more food.
You guys are just gonna leave me?
That I did, Jonathan.
Kelly walked back. Kelly was walking back. She was kind of like checking to see if I was going to get up.
Also, wait, notice how I always touch things.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? No, you know what? Koloa Landing's so gracious with their hospitality for all of us when we take over the place. We literally take over the place.
Well, I do gotta say, because we were there for 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
And we, after Poke Fest, we were able to all hang out as a crew, as one big family in the jacuzzi, in the pools, but definitely check them out the next time you guys are on Kauai. And if you're wanting to come out to the Kauai Poke Fest next year, make sure you guys book your reservation soon, because it does sell out fast.
Absolutely, and of course they're going to be doing more with it. Tomorrow we will meet the winners, and we'll sit down with the guy. No, that's Friday. Okay, we're going to sit down with
We thought today was Thursday.
Absolutely, yes. Okay, more fun on the show for you coming up after the break. We're talking to Kamakapili.
Yeah, you guys, we're going to get a preview of the latest episode of Aloha Authentic. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Living 808. Well, tonight a brand new episode of Aloha Authentic airs. And once again, we have the show's host, Kamaka Pili, here to tell us all about it. Aloha, Kamaka.
Good morning, Kelly.
So happy to have you here and excited for this evening because you're talking to Kumu Earl from Keikioka-Aina. So tell us all about him and then also this episode.
Well, this one is actually going to be our third conversation out of 4 that we actually have with him. But for those who know Uncle Earl or Kumu Kava'a, he is pure-blooded Hawaiian, who is a Manaleo, who is a native speaker from Halawa Valley of Molokai. And we spoke with him in one prior episode about his class that he created called Board and Stone. The fact that he went back home to Molokai and realized very little houses, if any, had their own poi board and poi stone. And he created this class and used it as a means of therapy and ho'oponopono and kind of just diving deeper into how do you bridge this? What are the protocols? You know, you have families and to be able to see that they're using this to heal themselves. Getting it from his perspective is a perspective that is out of our era, I feel like. So it's very valuable talking story with him.
So valuable. And speaking of, we actually have a little clip to show you guys. Check it out.
Board and Stone is really about shaping attitudes and behaviors for parents, for children, for teachers, for administrators. I can develop a class according to what the needs are. I'm full-blooded Hawaiian, and before I had a Western education, I was educated Hawaiian. And so when I am in whatever setting, my brain is divided. I hear it in English, I receive it, I translate it into Hawaiian, and then I answer the question from a Hawaiian perspective.
Fascinating.
Ho'o Hawaii. Culture-based education is Ho'o Hawaii. Whatever you're talking about, whatever you're teaching about, just bring in the Hawaiian stories, the Japanese stories, the Filipino stories to the topic. Ho'o Hawaii.
You know, when we talk about ho'oponopono, realigning yourself, akua-centered, is that what it looks like? Families coming together, talking with each other?
Yeah, it's designed to, Board and Stone is to deepen the learning, the cultural learning for those who want to go deep. Not all of the students excel at a 10, but some do, because that's what they want, that's what they're looking for. But everyone who takes the Board and Stone class benefits. In their own way, they benefit. And they come with whatever they have. They come with a quarter cup full, a half cup full, or a full cup. Yeah, I love the full cup because those are the ones that I can teach at a higher level.
That's so wonderful. Okay, you know what I love about this, though? I feel like so many times when you're doing your interviews, honestly, I don't want them to end. I wish the episode was longer or you could do more. So I love that you're just talking to him across so many different episodes and really diving into this knowledge. But again, there is so much. So is there something that maybe surprised you from this one?
It's always a challenge for me when I'm having an interview because I'm so engulfed in it. Is
it a challenge right now?
It's a challenge. Because your beauty is so distracting, Kelly.
Oh, I get that a lot.
But there's so much things that he shares. And for me, that's just to learn and then to have the opportunity to share. It keeps that lineage of knowledge continuing. I think that's one thing mainly for him is that he has this knowledge passed down through his family. And he speaks of this higher level of thinking. And for the people that he teaches to then complete his class, go home, take this Board and Stone that you made with your own hands and put it into practice, keeping all that knowledge of this higher thinking, that to me is perpetuation and preservation. And I think that's what we need today. So I'm glad that Uncle is so willing to share.
And I'm glad that you have your show because that's exactly what you do. I mean, that must be so rewarding for you to be able to, I mean, continue on that perpetuation. But I mean, when you talk about continuing those stories and passing it along, that's what Aloha Authentic's all about.
And you know, there has been a couple kupuna who have since passed that we talked with. Uncle Joe Recca and Uncle Aaron Mahi that I'm aware of. And to know now that we at least have some of their voice, some of what they look like, and some of their knowledge, to me, that's what it's all about.
100%. So wonderful. And I feel like that probably makes you think, gosh, I need to talk to everyone as soon as I can.
What's next?
Yes, and we can't wait to see. But what is next? So tonight's episode, what are the details? How do we watch it?
That's right. So we have tonight, of course, is going to be broadcasting and premiere on KHON2 at 9:30. And then if we can't catch it tonight, Friday on Hawaii CW at 9 p.m. and then Sunday on K-High at 8 p.m.
Perfect. All right. And of course, all of the episodes also live online, so make sure you check them out if you've missed any of those. But especially the ones with the Talk Stories with Uncle Earl, if you missed any of the last episodes, and you're still going to talk to him for a few more.
We actually have one more, so we're not done talking stories.
Not quite yet. All right, but make sure you tune in tonight. And of course, we'll have all the details on our website, khon2.com. But thanks so much, Kamaka, for being here. And then, of course, for everything that you do for the station and for the state.
It's my kuleana. I love it.
All right, and we love you. All right, so much more. And you're going to love what we have next in the show. So much more when we come back. Stay with us. Living 808. We'll be right back. Guys, we were talking all things summer treats earlier because today is National Strawberry Parfait Day.
And I need to lay off the treats.
But strawberries are healthy. Anyway, we want to know what you enjoy during the summertime. Now it's time for you to say this is
your 2 cents.
We asked favorite summer treats. Allison says pumpkin crunch and lemon bars.
I'm feeling it already. I could eat shave ice all day. Richard likes shave ice.
A frozen Coke and frozen strawberry icy for Frankie.
Ice cream for Amy and Susan. Soft serve froyo for Alexa.
Korean shave ice for Claude. And that looks good, Alawana.
Wonderful. Oh, man. Okay, Jeffrey's got icy or shave ice.
Mango smoothie for Tracy. A shaker malt by Angela. And Jim says freezing cold watermelon. Hashtag Sato Seedless.
See you Thursday.
Have a beautiful day, everyone.